Are you seeing what I'm seeing? I'm seeing a VV Cauldron L, baby! No way! Shoot the Sheriff. Nova Hellkite for the win! Let's go! Ladies and gentle mages, welcome back to another episode of Mana Man, and today's juicer is going to be Jund Dragons. That's right. So, let's go ahead and establish what we got going on here. There's quite a bit going on, but because we have such a crazy mana base here, Jund actually does have a pretty good mana base with like 2 Verges, Stomping Ground, actually 3 Verges technically. Yeah, not technically. Definitely does. Blooming Marsh, Stomping Ground, and then like a starting town here though. The mana base is a little bit weird, but I think it's definitely doable. So let's establish what we got here. Obviously, the Outcaster Trailblazer is one of the core pieces here. So power 4 or greater. Then we want to go into dragons. Well, dragons, obviously, the Disruptive Stormbrood, not the best thing because it doesn't really go off of the Trailblazer, but it is just like Jund Dragons, so we are just looking to run it. It's just like a nice little like flexible card. So I'm only running 2. I'm also only running 2 Regents because a lot of the times this is the Exude Toxin is a lot better than the Ward thing. But what really makes this work is the Nova Hellkite. I love this card. I love this card. I love this card so much that 1 damage on target creature opponent controls is so relevant. It's relevant versus Llanowar Elves, obviously. You know, Llanowar Elves is pretty good. It's also relevant versus like little weenies, like little flying weenies, like could be for Sephiroth, you know, those little like weenie things that just have one, and you just kind of pop one off. It's just like more relevant than I thought. But even if it's not just the 1 damage, warp for 3. Activate the Trailblazer, draw a card. Then now later you can go again and just look at the art. Just look at that art. Absolutely phenomenal here. I love the Nova Hellkite. One of my favorite cards in the new set. You know, we'll notice I have a Gastal Thrillroller. Seems kind of random, but I'm telling you, it's actually kind of decent. This deck has a really hard problem going against Azorius Control. So I think the Gastal Thrillroller is kind of one of the answers. I'm not even joking you. You need a little bit more haste. And if you notice in the sideboard, 2 Duress versus Control, because Azorius Control is pretty nasty. 2 Lavaspur Boots, just because they get a little bit extra haste. And I know Ultima and Sarkhan do hit this as well, but having a little extra haste up your arsenals is pretty good. And even a Chandra Spark Hunter. Last but not least, this is kind of off topic, but yeah, I think Azorius Control is probably our worst matchup because it's kind of hard to put enough pressure on the board. I do also have 3 Ruinous Rampages, though this is like the Brotherhood's end card that is a little bit better in my opinion, or not better than it, and it's not better, but it's good, worth running because obviously Simulacrum. You can kind of just read the damage here. 3 damage to each opponent is sometimes relevant because we do win that way, but exile all artifacts with mana value 3 or less. You're going to swipe the Simulacrum decks the same way Brotherhood's end was, so that is definitely the reason we're going in for the Rampage. Other than that, like, look at this. Oh, special shout out to the Sunset Saboteur. Not a dragon. It's not a dragon, but like you just still have to run it though. With the Trailblazer, it's just so obvious. The Thrillroller's got 4 power. The only thing that doesn't really have the 4 power is the Disruptive Stormbrood, but other than that, it is what it is. I'm also running some Assassin's Trophy. I stand by it. I don't know. It seems pretty awful in times past, but like, I don't know. It's just pretty good. It just kind of is, especially that turn 1, or game 1, excuse me. You just never really know what you're playing. You're playing Simulacrum. Did you run into like a, I don't know, like just some sort of Shelter by Go? I don't know. It's just so versatile. I do kind of like it as a 2 of. Obviously, I had to have like 2 shoot the sheriffs, and then a Heritage Reclamation in the sideboard here. Sideboard is still kind of a work in progress. Fire Magic, I'm not totally sure we need that. I don't know. Let me know what you think here. I mean, I'm willing to flex a bit on the sideboard here, but as far as a concept, I think this is very, very good, and I don't know, it definitely has some good results here with the Jund Dragon. So let's go ahead and give a shout out to the Mana Rocks. The Mana Rocks are the patrons and the YouTube channel members and the Twitch subs that do help out the channel financially. Make sure to join us in the Discord. The Discord is absolutely free to join. You do not have to become a member to join the Discords, but special shout out to all of the Mana Rocks. There is no Mana Man without the Mana Rocks, and I do mean that. I do mean that from the bottom of my heart. So keep in mind that only you can help protect the ether with me. So make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this. Without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. I got our lovely Nova Hellkite, Sunset Saboteur. This looks so good right now. Looking good here. Dustin, Oklahoma. You know what? I'm a little scared. I see the VV. And I'm a little nervous here, but we do have the Outcaster Trailblazer to kind of storm off. So there is a potential possibility that we just need to go for Nova Hellkite on turn 3. Or turn 2, excuse me. If they drop down a Mako thing. Oh, they're liars. Maybe. Bogavall Slayer. That's not VV. That's not VV. I repeat, that is not VV. So I'm actually going to plot this instead. I mean, double Sunset Saboteur is pretty nuts. Bunnycorn. Alright, so how much mana do we actually have here? We've got a lot. I think I'm just going to have to Nova Hellkite here. Oh, this is going to be so nasty, I think. Oh, this is going to be so disgusting. Oh, I almost feel bad. We're going to warp this and then just go in for that. Yeah, it doesn't really matter here. Make sure that's not screwing me up. As long as we have a black source here, we're going to warp in Nova Hellkite. We're going to deal 1 damage to this Bunnycorn before it ever had even a chance. Draw a card, and we go for Sunset Saboteur. Draw another card, a 4-1. Oh, my. Oh, yeah. Swing in, and we have a war. Oh, God. I don't even know if I even have to narrate this one. Just absolutely disgusting. Sentinel of the Nameless City? Sure. This has got Menace, so... I think we just gotta slam down this Nova Hellkite, right? We could go for this, but... Let's be honest, though. The Nova Hellkite is what we're here for, right? Nova Hellkite! So just that one, it was 1 damage here. Not very relevant. That's okay. I think we do probably swing in here. Let's look at the kill here. So actually, it's actually hilarious. That actually is relevant. The 1 damage was actually relevant with this Nova Hellkite there because the 4. Wow, that's hilarious that it actually was relevant. So I could swing with the Trailblazer. Now I'm a little bit nervous, obviously. They're playing white, so I mean... it's just such a good start, though, that we had. So unless they have, like, split up... God, split up would be nasty. Split up, they would just... They might win. Okay, that's not bad. That's reasonable. I have no idea what's going on here. Paw Patcher Crew. Okay, yeah, I mean, that's pretty good, right? So Magmatic Hellkite can't do a whole lot. This has got Hexproof, which is kind of funny. So let's try Stomping Ground. We'll pay. Let's go for Hellkite. Take our draw. Yeah, I mean, we're not out of the woods here. Despite our amazing start, I mean... We will get the draw, which is kind of great. We do have Lethal in the air. Ooh, Scavenger Regent. That is what we want to see here. Let's just... Excuse me. Let's drop another one here. Take a draw. Nasty. So now the 5 toughness. I think we just kind of hold still, man. I am still a little bit worried about like a split up or something like that. Nah, I'm not worried about nothing. I'm not worried about anything, baby. Alright, so we got a pretty monstrous lead that last game here. What's kind of nice about Gen Colors is they are very nice. They're very well apt right now. Yeah, the trip was really fun, man. Gen Con was cool. I think the coolest part about Gen Con is seeing the artists and getting their signatures. I think that's pretty cool. And a lot of the artists are pretty, passionate and stuff like that. They'll tell you a little bit of a side story about the art and everything like that. That was the coolest part for me. Other than that, it was like a vibe, You draft, you play some Commander. But yeah, Gen Con was great. I got the Fire Magic. Getting a little shaky in the land department, so... I mean, Fire Magic does hit our stuff. It's not great. I think we just go Elf, right? I don't know. I mean, Fire Magic is definitely weird because I don't know if I even really want to like commit to the board with it. Maybe we just go crazy. All right, Fire Magic not looking good here, obviously, but hey. Sentinel. Are they going to tap for the Warden to scry? So it's kind of ballsy. We might be able to take them off blue with the Magmatic Hellkite, and it's kind of funny. Let's actually swing in first, and then we'll go for Shoot the Sheriff. No, I don't think we should. I think we actually just have to Shoot the Sheriff now. guess, and then we just go for Elf again. I don't know. Kind of mid. Yeah, we'll give you the counter, but you have Menace, so it's okay. Vagavos Lair. Vagavos Lair it comes in tapped. As it enters, choose a color, but the kicker is that it's an enchantment land. So if you have I haven't used it much. I think the whole appeal is like you have that card that's like, whenever an enchantment enters, draw a card, or whatever the hell that is. So Bunnycorn is definitely annoying. Because now that we've committed so much to the board, I don't have like all this like Regent and Fire Magic stuff. Just like not good. I have the Trailblazer. I guess we just Magmatic Hellkite. Like, I don't know. I guess we could go for Trailblazer. So maybe this is a little short-sighted. If I get into enough land, I mean, we could try to like Fire Magic and then just clear the board. That's kind of usually how you beat these decks. Secret Tech versus Magmatic Hellkite. I know. I think I've never been a big it's rigged type of person, but hey, we're running Magmatic Hellkite and we got Vagavos Lair. Alright, so I think mostly just the 2 lands is like the biggest problem here. Obviously the Fire Magic. Looking a little sus. Sure. Sure, take your treasures. I'm not happy about it, but I could probably present some sort of lethal here, right? Let's say if I Fire Magic, sweep for 3. 3 damage to each creature. That costs so much, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I actually can't cast that, right? Unless I go for this. So I can Fire Magic here. 3 damage to each creature. Damn. Let's try this. I think we're just like try to go big in the air, I guess. I mean, this is just a black, so this is fine. Let's try this. And we just drop this for the dragon part? See if we can get any sort of meaningful help here. God, the Saboteur's doing like close to nothing right now, but like I can't. Oh man. All right. Ooh, I feel like Bambi just on some shaky legs right now. Don't have enough for lethal in the air. Bright Glass Gearhulk, so they're gonna snag. Okay, they're gonna snag some lifelink. I think that's probably it then, huh? So obviously this Fire Magic was. I still think it's like pretty good, right? I mean, it's kind of what you want. But like, we just kind of like didn't have the mana for it. Or not the mana. We just didn't get. Well, we're gonna have 3 lands here. Real awkward match, but looks like they got us. Maybe, I don't know. I don't even know what to say right now. Yeah, they're kind of in a weird spot. We're in a weird spot. It's just weird. Just weird shit everywhere here. And they're going to have to go for the Dusk Rose. And they have a Mockingbird as well. Could try to sink 3 damage into each creature. I mean, if they crack too many tokens, we could do that. Okay. So we got the Mockingbird as well. This is really weird. I think they're edging us out here though, sadly. So gotta be a little careful. They gotta be a little careful about the tapping situation. They have vigilance. I guess not. Not really. That doesn't really hurt them that much, right? Definitely not blocking. Another land. Yeah, I think they got us here. I do not have much for you, my friend. You got first strike. Yuck. Yeah, you got me. Well, it is a little slow. Round 3. Fight. Yeah, Regent is definitely pretty good versus this deck, for sure. I guess we'll keep this. I mean, doesn't seem like a hand that we really want to pitch away. I mean, Nova Hellkite. You know we love that. Might get kind of punished if we draw into another Blooming Marsh. Might get kind of punished. So maybe we should have just eaten the 2. Gold Vein High Day. Hey, okay. Okay, so do we just Hellkite here? Pop him for 1? I don't really like want to though. You know what I mean? Like, I guess we just plot. I don't know. Kind of weird, but I guess we also have the Scavenger Regent. So before we commit to the board with a non-dragon, but now we have Shoot the Sheriff. So yeah, I think we'll go. I think we do commit to the Trailblazer here. Nova Hellkite Warp, and then we have the Shoot the Sheriff. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this can't be bad, right? I mean, this feels pretty solid. A little Shoot the Sheriff, and then I don't love giving them the treasure, but like, hey, it is what it is. Fire Magic, Regent, Warp out? Definitely doesn't seem horrible. My lip's bleeding. Hold on. My lip bleeding? That's just the opponent's blood, I think. Huh? There's blood somewhere. Alright, Mockingbird. Yeah, that's pretty good, huh? At least their colors screwed, are they? Seems like it, right? I mean, they're the treasure. Warden. Kind of Marsh. I think I don't really want to go for a Regent here. I could go for Regent for 2. It doesn't really hit the Warden, so like it's not really optimal. Yeah, there's really no other play that we have here. We're just gonna go for the Hellkite, get our draw in. Let's pop. Doesn't really matter here, right? They're just both. Yeah, it doesn't really matter here. So it's actually kind of funny, because if they are mana screwed in white, this might help them. Yeah, it actually kind of helped them in a way. It's kind of annoying, but I still have like half to play my cards, so. Now it becomes, do we actually swing with our Trailblazer? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm kind of leaning like no. Because I think we benefit more than they do from this, so. I guess no, right? I don't know. This whole. Every step of every turn of this entire best of 3 match has just been so shaky. What is this? This has got Death Touch and Lifelink. Okay. So we get an untapped land? No. Obviously, we get the Magmatic Hellkite, but this Warden is going to be a problem eventually. So I think we just have to try and draw. Alternatively, we do have fire magic. Man, this is rough. This is tough. This is ruffaroni and cheese. Damn, this is tough. Hell match, man. Yeah, this is a true hell match here. Let's go. I just want to form a little bit more plan of what we got here. So let's go for Hellkite. Get a draw and maybe see what we can do on a later turn. Push for land maybe. By the way, shoot the sheriff is so much worse. Then like go for the throw. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's no doubt. There's no doubt. There's no doubt. No lands. Ah! Well, I mean, this is easy, right? The Hellkite's the easy swing, so we know that. But do we swing with the Trailblazer? I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of leaning no. I mean, we have draws for days. I don't think that they can utilize the draw nearly as well. But that's our last swing here, because now the Warden... Man, now that Warden's going to eat our lunch, I think. Ugh. We need lands. So the Gene Pollinator is a little mana dork here. It's a little cute thing. This has been a weird match. I learned the other day when I got soloed by 3 Soul Stones. What's a Soul Stone? Soul Stone? I'm drawing a blank right now. What is that? Can we have enough land or enough mana to go in for a regent? All creatures, mana. Oh yeah. Vigilance, 3. Yeah. Soulstone Sanctuary. Yes, you're right. Yes. All right, if we can just snag into a Exude Toxin, but now we're like 1 turn off again. I can't. What? Oh no, you got Death Touch. No. No, thank you. One, two. Hold on. I think I have them. Exude Toxin, excuse me. Each non-dragon gets -X/-X. So if I go for 5, right? We can go for Pollinator. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we got it. Okay, let's do it. Yep, we got it. Each dragon, -5/-5. We're going to auto pay. Use the Pollinator to tap the... Well, the Trailblazer's going bye-bye. Gotta get rid of this, yep, gotta get rid of it. And then our Hellkites are wonderful. Oh, thank God. Okay. Still got a Nova Hellkite on the back end, too, in case they get rid of 1 Hellkite here. That's not a problem yet. Mockingbird flies. Yeah, that's a problem. Oh, we got the Hellkite. Oh my God, we got the Hellkite for the win, baby. Oh my God, 8 life. They only have 1 blocker. Nova Hellkite takes it. That was a hell match. Let's go. Yeah, we'll just rock with it. I don't know. It's not the best. We're on the draw. We don't know what we're playing, but... Just got one of those 30 lands you run and it comes back. Yeah, exactly. You just get all the land and then we'll just get rid of it. It's fine. I think we just Air Bloom into, like, Hellkite. It feels pretty good. We could get the Sunset Saboteur down, but, like... I don't know. That Hellkite's looking kind of cute. Okay. Don't really want to Assassin's Trophy yet. Not really. We are kind of helping them out with their stuff. Ooh, Trailblazer. VV or Oculus? Yeah, well. Usually it's VV. Usually. Gotta be VV here. So the Trailblazer lets us draw cards. Obviously very awesome. Oh, I don't know. It's close. It's close. If we tap deck into an untapped land, obviously there's a lot of upside in that. If we top deck into a untapped land, then we're kind of looking at like, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trailblazer Saboteur or Assassin's Trophy. Now, will we do that? I don't know. I do kind of like Assassin's Trophy in the main. It's very flexible, but obviously it can go awry very quickly. That's a pretty big boy here. Not on tap land, sadly. Do we take one more hit? I don't even know if we can. I think they might just have us next turn. I mean, maybe the Hellkite was probably a little short. I don't know. I don't think we really had a choice. Just the play lines. I don't think I had anything for him. I don't know. Do we commit to the trophy? This feels awful. I don't like doing this. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Even though I did get my ass kicked by Azorius Control, I would still rather play Azorius Control than this. I just hate... Vivi's the worst. Nothing's worse. Nothing is worse than this deck. I fucking hate this deck with every fiber of my passion. So there you go. How's life if you're still watching? You asked me what my least favorite color combination was. Yeah, it was definitely this. This deck is just not even close. It's not even kind of close. Not even kind of in any way short of, even sort of, even maybe kind of, even a little bit, slightly kind of, even a little bit close. It's this deck. Commander, Standard, Modern, Legacy, whatever it is. Vivi is aloof. So you got another Assassin's Trophy, but... I love this. Vivi is disgusting. Yeah, Vivi was a mistake. It's just too good for what it is. It's just... It was always a mistake. Yeah, we just have the Assassin's Trophy, the big thing. Give them more land. Yeah, they should have... probably should just cost 4. Just make it cost 4, you know? Heirloom. Let's swing in... I may go for just double draw here. I would rather get John Saboteur or whatever the hell. It's a little unfortunate. Because now I can't Saboteur into this. But at least we're trading. I think we just take the trade. We go for Saboteur now. We're hanging in there, but man. Oh, wow. I hate this deck. I don't know if you guys knew that or not, but I absolutely hate this deck. Feels like you're playing a modern deck in Standard. It's just, yeah, man, it's so gross. Draw 7,000 cards. Saheeli? Okay, well, here's at least a new card. I haven't seen this card in a hot second. If you're a token, let's copy another creature or artifact control, except it's an artifact. It gains haste, sacrifice at the beginning of the next end step. I mean, that's pretty cool, I guess, with the FOMO, but... We're not really in the colors to really deal with this either. It's just kind of unfortunate. So at least we can kill Saheeli. Might just be dead on the back crack. Guess I could go for a double draw here. We'll see. Fearless, how we doing here, man? We're just getting our asses kicked by the worst deck in fucking history. We're done. Yeah. Oh, one land. Let me get out of here. Honestly, I don't really care about starting town. Do we care? Sarkhan. Piffed. I guess we technically have all of our colors here. Yeah, it's fine. Once running against the white flicker deck, it's fun to keep taxing even. That is evil. Fukers, you might be evil. You just might be evil, my friend. Cheaper who's wait, Drix? What? Oh my god, what's happening? Who's Drix? I know Gix. 2 drop-in foundations against trampled creatures with counters. Man, I gotta look that thing up. That doesn't even ring a bell. I think we just try to get this thing down, right? Yeah, no tricks here. Sunset Saboteur. This card is pretty damn good, man. If I would have saw this in like 2015, I would have been like, what the hell? This card is like the most broken thing I've ever seen in my life. It's a way less evil than Orzhov Esper Pixie. I'm just gonna warp this in. Yeah, well, let's just swing in, do damage, and hit them fast before they can set up, I guess. That counter is a little gross, but I digress. We still have a reclamation. Maybe reclamations, more reclamations are the answer here. Honestly, you could probably convince me that the season cards are pretty decent. It's a way less evil than Orzhov Esper Pixie. Pixie was... I had never minded Pixie because they always had a really bad sideboard matchup. You could just run, whatchamacallit, 4 ballots in the sideboard, and if you play best of 3, like, it was just never a problem. So I personally, for very selfish reasons, never cared about Pixie, personally. How crazy can they actually go here? I don't know. I'm not too crazy, right? Let's go for Sarkhan here. Behold. And then the next turn, 1, 2, 3. If we get this elf to stick, I guess we can go for Hellkite. Sure. Hopefully we can just do that before they go too insane. Steam Core Scholar. Okay. The Drix is an EOE, gives 3. Oh, you can warp it for... That's the card that you can warp for 2, and it costs 4, right? Maybe I don't know. I thought there was a card like that that can do it for warp or whatever the hell. Yeah, oh, okay, I got you. I know that card then. All right, if we go for Nova Hellkite, I mean, we can pop the makeup. Like, we have to do this, right? All right, Nova Hellkite, pop the Mako thing. Obviously, that 1 damage does come clutch sometimes. All right, swing in, double block. We don't really even have lethal yet, do we? Oh my god. Not lethal. Blocks here. No, yeah. All right. Gotta put it on you. Can't put it on you. We might just lose on the back crack here. What? Oh, Arena, why would this be? Why would this be your first thing here? We might just lose. Oh my god. Oh god. Hopefully not. Gnarled Grizzly only costs 2 though. Fits better with aggro. Cauldron. They have a VV. Of course they do. Yep. Do your thing. Do your thing, man. It's over. 7 mana for free. Hell yeah. Alright, Gnarled Grizzly. I'll go ahead and look at what that does here. You know, round 3 fight, but realistically, I guess we just keep it, but it just feels like a losing battle versus VV. Gotta hope they just have like a really bad starting hand, I guess. There we go, we got a removal, we're fine. No, we're fine, we just got removal. I was gonna say, we don't have any removal in our opening hand. My deck memory is disturbing. Alright, we got a black source here. Can't do that, nope. Alright, Sunset Saboteur. Still don't know if I'm saying that right, but Vivi! Oh my god, is Vivi, hold on, is Vivi, no, Vivi's a wizard, so we're okay there. Gulp. Here's the thing, though, I don't even know if I really want to kill a Vivi, because they just go for the cauldron, and then, like, ah, man. I don't know. Do we even want to kill the damn thing? I think you kind of do, right? But then if they just have the Vivi, then, or the cauldron, make him have it. So, Fookers, what do you think? What do you think here? I mean, I should have gone for the Nova Hellkite if I didn't go for the shoot the sheriff. Cauldron or bus? I think we just do it. I mean, I should have gone for the Hellkite if I wasn't going to do that. So we're kind of pigeonholed into that move. Okay. Well, what the hell is that? What is that? Return the favor. Interesting. Wow. Okay, interesting. If you have tabs with the BB, it's easy. Yeah, exactly. You're not wrong about that, my friend. Alright, let's go for the best line here. It's probably just Air Bloom. I guess I do kind of want this down. I think it's just Air Bloom draw. Drop down the other Saboteur and then start hasting it then? I don't... Oh, man. Don't really need the draw. Like, if we're being honest, I don't really need the draw. But I guess I might as well. We get down this and then go for Hellkite into haste. Alternatively, what was the alternative move there? To go in for a warp for Hellkite? I don't think that was the right move, but... Gnarlid Colony is the name of the grizzly. Oh, you're good, you're good. I'm going to look it up here in a second. Please do not cauldron me. Pretty, please. Okay. Got the vigilance, which is kind of gross. Vacuum is good. Look at all these verges that are not activated. That's actually crazy. Air Bloom. I do want to get this down. Gotta get this down, and then we can warp this in. But I don't know if I want to warp this in. I don't know if I want to do that. Oh, it bricked. Wow. Yeah, I think... Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm pitch and hold now. I guess we'll go for Scholar. Yeah, you're right. Because if I go for... Man, I don't know. Well, now I have to go for the Magmatic Hellkite, right? So now I can't go for Air Bloom. Get rid of that. Down to 8. Hellkite. If nothing else, it's just a blocker. We got this going. So Nova forces... I was trying to read that. Nova forces removal or sack a Scholar. So the only problem is they get the counters though. So like I don't think I could have really put pressure on the Scholar, right? I may have misread that. I don't know. Gotta kind of be worried about just like lethal on the back end straight up. They don't know I have this Hellkite. The Nova Hellkite, that is. I don't think, by the way, this interaction is I can't do anything about the harmonize. So I mean, I don't have priority, so it's not like I could even... They can just cast it in the graveyard, so I don't think I can Ghost Vacuum this, which is one of the biggest problems of the deck. Like, this is why it's so absurdly good. I don't... Yeah, I can't interact with it. As I understand. I could be wrong. I don't think so. Because you're casting it. They hold priority. It goes on the stack after you do that. Again, I could be very wrong. I don't think I am, but... I think I just, like, take. Yeah, I have to take this, actually. That's a big boom. I can't go for Ghost Vacuum. I can't. I literally just can't because they could just easily have... They could drop down the Cauldron. But now... They can't go and tap land Cauldron, so... I think now is my window, right? So now I can. Now I can interact with it. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? I'm seeing a VV Cauldron L, baby! No way. Detective. Shoot the Sheriff. Nova Hellkite for the win. Let's go! Alright, looks pretty damn good to me. Looks exquisite to moi. Get back in there, you little Jace Chocobo. What is this? Godless Shrine. Fun. Do I just go for Hellkite? Probably not, right? I think we alleviate the Saboteur from summoning sickness first. Yeah, I could go for Hellkite here, but I think just getting that down is a little better, right? Servandum. Sure. I mean, we can actually... No, we actually cannot swing. Let's not get crazy because the 1/1 counter. I was almost like, oh, we can almost swing with this. No, okay, let's not get crazy here. That's kind of annoying, though, because it is when it has power 4 or greater. Something happens, right? Disrupt the 1 non-land permanent. It's kind of annoying. Is this going to be, like, Catcher Mostly type stuff? Or I wonder if this is, like, Sephiroth? So I can pop the Sage. It doesn't do much, though. And all this land is hideously disgusting. Need double red, so... Yeah, I could pop the Sage, but does that really do anything? Not really. Honestly, not really at all. Ew. I guess. Swinging with this doesn't even feel good. Wow. Yeah, wow. It's just like the perfect little screw up for me, huh? I can't swing because that gets 1/1. Then they destroy up the 1 permanent. I can't destroy you. That creates a blocker. So we're just pigeonholed. What does this even do? Hold on. Timeout. Timeout. What the hell does this do? Another creature you control dies or is in exile, put a 1/1 and gain 1 life. Okay. Okay. Raise the pass. Yeah, this looks pretty good, huh? I'm impressed with what I see. Can't really swing it. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I think they just got my number here. There's not much I can do. Not much I can do here. They don't have another little weenie, which kind of helps out my cause a little bit here, but... Not good. Zealot. If they don't have another little weenie to kind of accompany them. Oh, you have Menace! God, this card's too good. Alright, we'll take it. Got the top deck into something quite mighty. We're almost just dead from the Zealot burn. Like, Jesus, man. Still going with a champ, Tyler. Hey, we're not messing around, baby. Alright, gain 1 life, do the thing, pop me. Get me out of here. You've brought the flood. So, we're gonna rock this, I think. In fact, I know we're gonna rock this, right? Sometimes it is a little bit slow, but that's okay. Infestation Sage, you. Nova Hellkite like barely helps versus that. Oh, I'm so stupid. Oh. Haha. I don't even know if I really... Oh, man. Oh, that's so bad. Okay, we're just going to lose because I'm just dumber than a sack of rocks. Anyway. Yeah, she's going for the Disruptive Stormbrood. Yeah. Just a Giga L. My God, what an L. I guess. Sit there, want shot block here. Oh man. Ow. So I should have went for a Disruptive Stormbrood. Turn 2, obviously. Drop down the Verge. I have just put in this Disruptive Stormbrood thanks to Fearless. I don't regret it, but I do regret what I just did. Ouchie. I guess it's just Hellkite? I don't know. What else do we do here? They seem to have to be a relatively slow start. Eaten alive, and then they bring this back. This card's actually nasty, man. God, what a nasty card. That's filthy. So Toxic Jund Dragons, brew idea, run a bunch of removal with Rite of the Dragoncaller. What is Rite of the Dragoncaller? I don't know that like offhand. What is that? I mean, I have 13 life, but like, whatever, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I don't feel great about it, but... What's Rite of the Dragoncaller? Hold on, I'm trying to think. Is that the big enchantment? Yeah. Yeah, that card is funny. I think you'd have to run a little bit more of a control-y shell with it. Wouldn't you have to run a little more control with it? 6-drop enchantment. Yeah, that card is funny as hell. Alright, Trailblazer. I could just Regent here. One, two. And then we still have Trailblazer. I mean, it's not bad. I'm going to try this out. Then Trailblazer. And we're going to lose 2 life here. They can still warp this in, which is not great. But I want to get... Yeah, I think it's okay. Trailblazer into Trailblazer. Board wipes and all exhale the Omen Dragons. Let's get that black source here for that Duress. I doubt there'll be anything in here, but there might be. Just kidding. Just kidding. There's going to be a Raise the Pass in there. Alright, that's still... Yeah, that's pretty relevant. Wow. Got a little lucky there with the Duress. I just like block. I'm not even joking. No? I guess not. Nova Hellkite. Best card ever. So what I can do here is actually destroy 3 power, 3 or less, and I can go for the Nova Hellkite to kind of finish them off here, right? Not for, like, lethal, but this little weenie. Two draws. Pop this little mosquito. I'm actually pretty surprised at how relevant the Nova Hellkite's little 1 damage thing has been. It's been pretty relevant. Alright, so still at 7 life here. I don't think we're in any real danger, right? I don't know. I guess I could go crazy with, like, Raise the Pass or something. It's kind of a dick move to run removal tribal these days, though, but it might work. Brown chicken, brown cow. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm, you know, removal that deck. I mean, you're gonna have to run a lot of removal. If you're gonna run like a 6-drop, I might have to look into it. Certainly not saying no. Okay. You can't really, yeah, I don't, really? Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think you can really do that. Yeah, this Disruptive Stormroom is so good. Fearless, why was I not running this beforehand? Like, why was I not running this before? Good call on that. Into the Hellkite. I weirdly think I should just, like... Yeah, let's keep a blocker back, I guess. Because they can block and then bring it back. There we go. Round 3. Fight. Alright. Well, you got this perfect draws ink. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, my friend. Molly, baby. We'll keep that. I do like the Regent if they don't have the Blood Witch thingy. The Regent and the Saboteur don't exactly go together very well. I think it's probably Saboteur. This feels pretty bad in this matchup. I do like the Disruptive Stormbrood though a lot. I have no clue I was not running that. Color. Okay. 2 Sarkhans, not exactly my favorite thing. Sure. I guess there's no reason to crack open our Stomping Ground. We might as well just not. I'll show you the Nova Hellkite. Honestly, the Scavenger Regent might actually pull a little bit of weight today. If I can get into another Black Source, which is, you know, remains to be seen here. Sarkhan. Why did I say Sarkhan for this Voice of Victory? No. I'm not going to keep this treasure around. We might need it for the, whatchamacallit, the Regent here. I'm just going to swing in. Yeah, let's just deal damage. Down to 11 sounds pretty good to me. I mean... So we can't go in for Exude Toxin. We got to keep note of that. Zealot. So we can double Zealot this for free, essentially. Don't really mind if they kill a Sarkhan. That's not that big a deal, right? We have another one. Honestly, this isn't that bad, though. I mean, there's no Sephiroth. Unless they've got to raise the pass in the back there. Still can't go for Exude Toxin. Unless I go in for another Sarkhan. But if I do that, then we can't go in for Hellkite. Okay, either way, I think we're going to have to try this out. So Sarkhan, show the Hellkite. And just do nothing? Like, that's... it's not great. I think we're just going to, like, have to, though. Yeah, okay, but now, I mean, now that we at least have the choice of the Regent here. Oh, halfway. I guess it doesn't really matter here, then. If they're not swinging with a Zealot, that would have been a little bit weirder, right? Count to 11's not bad. Let's have like a Blood Witch or whatever the hell. Okay. Should I just pop the Blood Witch? I mean... Let's just pop the Blood Witch, right? I don't really want to sweep with the Blood Witch out now. So they're going to go for the Zealot. That's fine. Okay. Do we swing in with the Hellkite, I guess, is the question. Or not the Hellkite, but the Sarkhan, excuse me. Can block. I mean, honestly, they gave me a good game. Makes me a little nervous. Wait, what? Is that a good game on me or you? Block 3. Caller. Keep sack the block. I don't know if that's the right move. 7. If we deal 7, 6 left. He must have raised the pass. Yeah, he probably has raised the pass, sadly. Block this. Yeah, I think he's got raised the pass. If he has to raise the pass, then we'll like, whoa. The only reason I'm doing this is because... Yeah, we at least have lethal this way. If we keep back Sarkhan, we can't even like really present lethal, so if he's got raised the pass, I think we're just dead. It's not raised the pass. So what was that good game all about? What was that all about? Got haste. I'm at 9 life. I can just chump the Zealot. No Blood Witch, right? 1, 2, 4, 7, 8. Am I crazy? Is there something I'm missing here? I don't think so, right? Can you do you, oh, I guess like you'd have like Eaten Alive or something, right? If you have Eaten Alive or whatever, I don't think they would be doing this with the Zealot though. Right. Okay, so now it's Regent, obviously. So for 3, obviously, it kind of has to be, right? Keep 1 treasure around. That seems okay. They're gonna get back the Enduring Innocence, but I mean, yeah. I think they got us, man. That tragic trajectory just finished them off, I think. Because if we go for that... Yeah, I think they got me here. Yeah, this is our only play here. And I think they're going to bring back the Caller. Does that win the game? Not yet, right? They are going to get the draw. I mean, I guess it's not the end of the world yet, but we at least are still alive. I mean, this puts them in Hellkite range. If they have another color, they just win. That doesn't do it yet. No fucking way.